Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey, how are you? I'm Nuflihin Surya from class 5G, students number 1911-040158. And by the way, in this video, I will explain about textbook analysis and we're focusing in genre analysis. Okay, without any further ado, I will explain a lot of things about this genre analysis with clearly. Keep watching my video and yeah.
1. Understanding of genre. The word genre comes from the French and originally Latin word for kind or class. The term is widely used in rhetoric, literary theory, media theory, and more recently linguistics to refer a distinctive type of text. According to Cooper, genre means the types or category of a text. It means that genre is a kind of text. The genre provides a text-forming framework consisting of three aspects: 1. The purpose or social function to be achieved and using. 2. The structure of the text. 3. The language element in accordance with the contextual demands. By learning the genre, students not only can use English sentence but also can organize the text. Genre analysis. Genre analysis is analyzing features of different texts. This analysis will not focus on the informational content of the text, but on the features and convention used which make the textbook or appear similar to the other texts. According to the Ayers in Highland, genre analysis seeks to a. Identify how texts are structured in terms of functional move. B. Identify the features which characterize texts and help realize their purposes. C. Examine the understandings of those who write and read this genre. D. Discover how this genre relates to users' activities. E. Explain language choices in terms of social, cultural, and psychological contexts. V. Provide insights of our teaching language. We can conclude that genre analysis is the way to analyze genre of the text based on some focuses of its features. Genre of reading text. The material is divided into genre, or text types, short functional text, transactional text, and interpersonal text. For very first, the genre of textbooks. A. Procedure text. Procedure text is a text that tells the reader or listener how to do something. Reader or listener are able to get instructions for making something, doing something, and getting somewhere from the procedure text. The structure that constructs this text is A. Goal. It is text introductory statement or title of the text. Example, how to make fried rice. B. Materials. They are things that needed to complete the goal. They are a set of ingredients or materials required. They may not include it in some procedural text, such as directions of using appliance. C. Steps. They are the way to achieve the goal. The steps may be accompanied by illustrations or diagrams to assist the reader with the text at hand. And the second are descriptive text. A text can be known for the content and the purpose of the story that describes the subject features. In this case, the text tells the readers the pictures of someone or something in words. The social function of descriptive text is to describe a particular person's place or thing. The structure that constructs this text is A. Phenomenon to be described. B. Description. It describes features of subject. It describes parts, qualities, and characteristics of the subjects. C. Recount text. Recount text is a piece of a text that retells past events, usually in the order in which they occurred. The social function of recount text is to retell events for the purpose or informing or entertaining. It tells the readers about the past events or past experience of the writers. The structure that constructs this text is A. Orientations. It provides the setting and introduces the participants who, when, where. B. Sequence of events. It tells what happened in time sequence. C. Reorientations or optional. It closure the events or summary of the events. The language features of recount text are using specific participants written in the past tense. And another text is report text. Report text is a text that reports information about the subjects. It describes an entire class of things, whether natural or made, such as mammals, the planets, rocks, plants, computers, countries of the regions, transport, and so on. The social function of this text is to describe the way things are with reference to a range of natural, man-made of, and the social phenomena in our environment. It describes facts about the subjects. The structure that constructs this text is A. General classifications. It tells what the phenomenon under discussion is. B. Descriptions. It tells what the phenomenon under discussions is like in terms of parts and their functions, qualities, habits, or behaviors if living, and uses if non-natural. A narrative text, a popular genre that commonly entertains readers and has power to change social opinion and attitudes is narrative. It means readers can find a narrative text in such science fiction books, historical fictions, and fairy tales that use narrative to raise topical social issues and present their complexities. The social function of this text is to amuse, entertain, and deal with actual vicarious experience in different ways. Narratives deal with the problematic events which lead to crisis or turning point of some kind, which in turn finds resolutions. The structures that construct this text is A. Orientations. It sets of the scenes and introduce the participants. B. Complications. In this part, the crisis arises. C. Resolutions. In this part, the crisis is resolved for better or worse. D. Reorientations. It is an optional closure of event.
Thank you for watching my video.